Hi, I'm Amanda, and I'm here at Stone Door entrance in Savage Gulf State Natural Area. Today I'm hiking to Ranger Falls. I'm going to take Stone Door Trail down to Big Creek Gulf and then the little spur trail to Ranger Falls. Sorry, there's a lot of gnats flying around the place right now, so that's what this is for. But I'm thinking it's going to be 3 to 3.5 miles to get to Ranger Falls, and then I've got to come back the same way, so looking at 6 to 7 miles total. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm at the overlooks, the cliffs above Stone Door, the Great Stone Door. The Great Stone Door is just a kind of like a gap in the cliff face at the top of the plateau. Just kind of a natural door almost in the cliffs. It's pretty cool, so I will be there in just a second. But first I wanted to show you the views behind me. So that is Big Creek Gulf, and I'm headed down into that to hike up to Ranger Falls. Ranger Falls is going to be on the opposite side of the Gulf, so we'll have to cross the river. Now, I've hiked all of Big Creek Gulf before with my sister, and we did not do Ranger Falls because there was a chance of storms in the afternoon, and we were doing 12 miles. So we're trying to huff it back before too late in the day. So that's why we didn't do it. So I've got to do Ranger Falls if I want to hike all the trails in Savage Gulf. So this is just a little hike to get that out of the way. So I'm going to go down to the Gulf that way, and I'll be heading that way. Now there's a connector trail that goes towards that way over to Savage Gulf, and I haven't done that yet. That's on my list. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that one solo because it's going to have to be a really long hike, and I haven't done more than 6 miles solo. So this one I am a little worried about snakes. July is a really bad time, like the worst time of year to hike with snakes. There are copperheads and rattlesnakes. I'm not sure about copperheads. I know there's rattlesnakes down here. So that's my biggest fear, probably doing this solo right now. But I'm not really running, I'm just hiking, and I'm going to really keep my eye out. It's probably more dangerous when I get down into the Gulf near the water sources. But yeah, so I'm going to Stone Door next, so let's go check it out. I'm coming up on Great Stone Door, one of my favorite features in Tennessee, probably. Alright, let's go down it. First time I did this, it was a solo hike, but I had my dog, and he refused to go down these steps, so I didn't really get to do it. Another view behind me. It's got a feel of like a slot canyon. I mean, slot canyons you can touch. It's more like narrows, but there's no rivers. It's not a canyon. It's just a crack in the cliffs that allow you to get down off the plateau. I am past the Stone Door, heading down into the Ren. Wow, this is really steep. It's going to be a lot of fun to come back up when it's probably going to be a few degrees warmer, a little more humidity, but you got to do what you got to do. Alright, I'm making my way down into Big Creek Gulf. Phew, these bugs are the nuts. So I've kind of come into a little obstacle. It's pretty recent too. Probably one of these storms we've had. And I know that the trail, I mean, this is the trail. There's also a white blaze on the tree over there. So I'm gonna make my way through this. It's gonna be fun. Well, I made it through, but got some more here. Makes it a little difficult to make sure I'm actually on the trail. I see the trail down there. So, figure this out. Alright, doing a little cross country. So I came back over that tree. And then I'm just gonna head down here. You don't really want to cut through, but there really wasn't a way through all that. I see the trail right in front of me. Just be careful with my step. Okay. It's very slippery. Woo! That's the way I would have come. Here we go. Okay, my Garmin Instinct got 1.71 miles. I'm at the trail intersection. Connector Trail goes that way. Big Creek Gulf goes that way. So that Gulf canyon that we saw up on top is what we're about to go into. This is kind of what it looks like in the bottom of it. At least during the summer you can't really see much. So here's a sign over here. Okay, going on Big Creek Gulf, going to Ranger Falls Trail. It's a little hard to see on the camera, but got first view of the creek. It's actually dry. I hiked this before. My sister and I found like a little further upstream. There's a spot where all the water goes underwater. So it's like kind of a dry creek bed. There you go. I'll be able to see it. Here. I see little pools of water down there, but it's not a flowing creek. And it's also the time of year where you're not really going to have a lot of water in it anyway. It's like some cool places to explore if you ever wanted to do a little shorter hike than what I'm doing. Just come down here. See it. This is about 2 miles from the trailhead. So that's a pretty decent one if you just want to come and relax and sit by the river. There's probably snakes down there though. Just saying. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm at the intersection for the little spur trail over to Ranger Falls. It's behind me. Okay, 2.8 miles to get here. Whew, it is hot. Hot, and the gnats are just horrible. Whenever I stop, they just all over my face. This is the way across the dry creek bed. Oh my gosh, these gnats. I can hear some water. Wasn't sure if there'd be any water. So excited. Here we go. Oh, I made it. I'm at Ranger Falls, 3.2 miles. Now that's the way I came. And awesome waterfall. I mean, I think it's cool. I worked hard to get here. Woo, let's go take a look. Oh, it feels so good. I'm back at the trail intersection where Big Creek Gulf hits the connector trail, and then also my way back that way toward Stone Door. So I'm in the final stretch. Got under 2 miles to go, but the first mile is gonna be uphill, so that's gonna be fun. Taking a little break. I haven't had anything to eat yet, or I hadn't, so I just had a little protein bar and drank some Gatorade, so feeling a little refreshed. Whew. I didn't really record much. I didn't record, I think, one thing since some crashing sounds in the woods up ahead. I think it's just a squirrel, hopefully. But I didn't record much on the way back because it looked really cloudy at the waterfall. Like there were storm clouds building, and I know there's there's gonna be afternoon thunderstorms. It rains every day in the summer. It seems like storm. So I'm trying to get back before then. But now it's really sunny, which, yay! Really sunny for my climb back up to the top. But I think I'd take that over lightning. I'd rather not be in a lightning storm. So let's see, I'm at 4.85 miles to get back here. I've got a little less than 2 to get. So I'm almost at the 5 mile mark. And I've got a little under 2 to go to get back to my car. All right, just came up the steps and all the way down there. Whew. That last little bit is a steep climb, and the heat, it's a little hard, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Just taking a little break, letting my heart rate slow down because it kind of climbed there at the end. And I'm gonna show you the Great Stone Door from this way. It's going to be hopefully a bit cooler up there. All right, we gotta make it up, and then just an easy walk back to the car. I made it back up. That was a hard climb. I normally feel like I'm in better shape, and I struggled, but I think it's the heat, because I've done that before and I did it a lot faster going up, but it wasn't as hot. So I didn't see any snakes. Yay. I didn't see Bigfoot. I mean, I was looking for him. Not really, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, I'll give you one last update when I get back to my car, but it's been a good one. I made it. I'm back in my car. I logged 6.8 miles total. Whew, that was hot. It was really hot, but man, that waterfall was awesome. I mean, on my way to it, I saw I was the only one there. I mean, it just kind of seemed like this little hidden gem in the Savage Gulf area. Hopefully I've never got rained or stormed on, but it's definitely getting a lot cloudier, and the clouds are a lot it's just like the dark clouds, like thunder clouds forming. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.